When a woman ignores you, it can be very frustrating for a man. You may feel the urge to quickly try to fix things or get her attention again. However, acting on these instincts can often lead to mistakes in today's dating scene. Women are testing men more than before. They want to know if you can stay calm when things get tough, or if you will fall apart when she distances herself. Many men struggle with these tests, not because they are bad, but because they don't get why she acts this way. When a woman ignores you, it isn't always a negative sign. It can actually be a chance for growth. This is your chance to prove that you can handle being apart, unlike others who struggle with it. How you react can either increase her interest in you or ruin it completely. The decision is up to you. In this video, I will share 5 mistakes you must avoid when she ignores you. These tips are important. These crucial truths set successful relationships apart from those that fade into obscurity. If you're tired of pursuing women who don't show interest, or if you want to regain control of your dating life, this lesson is what you need. You'll learn how to manage things effectively, maintain your masculine demeanor, and leverage the situation to your advantage. Forget about overthinking or second-guessing. This is about teaching you how to handle the situation with clarity, strength, and confidence. Let's look at these mistakes so you can avoid losing power in the future. When a woman begins to ignore you, it's easy to overreact by texting her too much. You might think that if you say the right thing, she'll answer you. But this way of thinking is a mistake. Sending her too many texts, calls, or messages shows that you're desperate and insecure. If you communicate too much, it shows that you care more about being in touch than about respecting yourself, which can quickly turn off her interest in you. Consider it like this. If you're always trying to get her attention, she won't have a chance to miss you. Instead of allowing some space to create tension, you are overwhelming her with constant messages which can make you seem needy. A better way is to give her some silence. Don't feel the need to text her again after she ignores your first message. She knows you reached out, so give her time to think about your absence. Women are often curious, and they'll notice when you stop trying to contact them. This might make her wonder about you, like whether you're busy or losing interest. You want her to have these thoughts, not to feel overwhelmed by you. Remember, when she doesn't respond, it's her way of communicating. Instead of getting upset, take a moment to think about what's happening. She might be trying you, or she might just not be interested. Either way, talking too much doesn't help. A man who values his time and energy doesn't pursue someone who doesn't put in the same effort. He knows his limits and is willing to walk away if needed, which makes him appealing. Don't explain yourself, don't message her again, and don't ask why she isn't responding. Your silence is more meaningful than words. Let her notice your absence. It has a greater impact than asking for her attention. It's a mistake to try too hard to get her back when she ignores you. They make the crucial mistake of attempting to win her back. They transition into overcompensation mode and remove the ping. You can demonstrate your care by making big gestures or going out of your way, such as buying gifts, giving praise, or making promises you don't intend to keep. Actions communicate a clear message. You're desperate. Desperation is one of the least attractive traits a man can show. It tells her that you don't value yourself and that your happiness hinges on her approval. Women don't respect guys who act as if they can't live without them. When a woman feels in control, her interest can go down. That's the reality. You can't force love by trying too hard or convincing her to stay. Attraction comes with respect and a little mystery. If you try too diligently to win her back, it can ruin both. The more you chase her, the more she feels in charge, and the less she respects you. A woman wants to feel like she is with a man who has choices. She wants a man who is willing to do whatever it takes to keep her, rather than merely trying to win her back. Take a break, focus on yourself, your goals, and what makes you valuable. Man, go to the gym, focus on your interests, and enjoy time with your friends. When a woman sees you happy and independent, it might make her worried that she could lose someone who doesn't rely on her for happiness. It's important to stay calm and keep your attention on what matters to you. Don't send her long apologies or explanations. Don't keep reminding her of how outstanding you are based on your past. That's not how attraction works. Instead, let your actions show her. If she sees that you've stayed strong without her, she'll start to wonder if ignoring you was a good choice. A man who knows his value doesn't have to persuade anyone to stay. He feels secure and not desperate. If she ignores you, that's her loss, not yours. Stop pursuing what you already deserve. When you are confident in yourself, she may return or make space for someone who truly appreciates you. Either way, you come out ahead. 3. You should react when you're angry or frustrated. When a woman avoids you, it's normal to feel angry, frustrated, and hurt. Pride can make you act quickly without thinking, like getting angry or trying to make her feel guilty for not answering. You might send sneaky messages, share attention-seeking posts online, or even ask her directly why she's ignoring you. These reactions might seem okay at the time, but they don't help the problem and actually make it worse. Reacting in anger shows that she has power over you. It means her avoiding you has upset you so much that you've lost your cool. Men who can't control their feelings often seem weak and immature, which many women find unattractive. Women appreciate men who stay calm when they face disappointment or rejection. If you lose your temper, it shows that she made the right decision to ignore you. Another issue with emotional responses is that they can seem needy. When you show anger or frustration, it hints that you care so much about the other person's attention that you can't cope without it. This situation puts you in a weaker place, and expressing strong emotions won't change who has the power. Stay calm and composed when things get tough. If she's ignoring you, don't react emotionally. Instead, focus on keeping your cool. This doesn't mean you should hide your feelings, rather use your energy in a positive way. Instead of constantly texting her or complaining online, spend that time on yourself. Go to the gym, work on personal projects, or hang out with friends who appreciate you. When she notices that her ignoring you hasn't affected your confidence or life, things will change. She will start to wonder why you're not responding, and this curiosity might make her reach out to you again. Women like men who can deal with challenges calmly. When you're under pressure, showing your signal strength and emotional maturity means you stay calm and strong. It shows you can deal with problems without losing your cool. Reacting with anger or frustration only makes your situation worse. A calm, confident man doesn't let how others act affect his behavior or self-esteem. By staying in control of your emotions, you keep your respect and show your worth to her. The fourth mistake involves seeking reassurance or over-apologizing when she doesn't pay attention to you. Some men mistakenly think they need to seek validation or apologize a lot to make things better. They often believe they must have done something wrong, even when there's no proof of that. This can lead to messages like, "Did I upset you?" or "I'm sorry if I did something wrong." While you might think this shows that you are mature or responsible, it can actually be unhelpful. What it really shows is that you feel insecure and question yourself. When you seek validation from her, it gives her control over how you see your own worth, which can make you seem less valuable to her. A man doesn't depend on others' support to feel confident or valuable. He understands his worth and doesn't need to keep proving himself or asking for reassurance. Over-apologizing can be harmful too. Men who quickly take the blame and attempt to fix things without fully understanding the situation tend to lose women's attention. This behavior shows nervousness and makes it seem like you're being very careful about avoiding arguments. Women prefer a man who stays strong under pressure, not someone who falls apart easily. Instead of constantly seeking approval or apologizing for no reason, keep your calm If you think you've made a mistake, admit it, but do it only if it's necessary. Don't beg for forgiveness or try too hard to make up for it. A simple, honest explanation is enough. Anything extra may seem weak or desperate. It's important to know that silence can mean different things. She might be busy or unsure about her feelings. Worrying too much about her reaction and looking for approval won't help. It can actually make you seem less appealing. The best action now is to have confidence in yourself. Think like you haven't made any mistakes unless someone proves otherwise. Give her some space to appreciate your presence and notice your absence. Don't ask for explanations or seek her attention. Let her reach out to you when she's ready. Your trust is the most important. Guys who exude confidence and refrain from constantly seeking others' approval tend to attract women. By not trying to get validation or apologizing too much, you show that you know your value, which is very appealing. When a woman ignores you, some men try to make her jealous and get her attention back. They might post pictures with other women, talk about their social life, or hint at how attractive they are. At first, this might seem like a good idea because it could make her interested again, but it's usually not effective. This technique often fails and makes you appear foolish. This approach often results in immature and nervous behavior. The issue with trying to make her jealous is that it's obvious. Women are very perceptive and can easily tell when a man is pretending. Get a response instead of being seen as very important. She'll notice someone who is trying too diligently to fit in. Wanted or preferred, the work you put into creating the appearance of a happy life is very noticeable. You don't feel good about yourself and you seek her attention to feel valuable. This technique can cause harm in the long run. If she feels jealous, her reaction might not be what you expect. She could think your actions are manipulative or childish and then choose not to spend time with you. On the other hand, she might respond in a similar way, leading to a toxic cycle where you both try to outdo each other instead of creating a healthy relationship. The best way to live is authentically. If you are a truly valuable man, your actions will show it. Focus on your goals, hobbies, and passions, not to impress her, but for yourself. When you live a fulfilling life, it will naturally catch her attention without any pressure. One of the most appealing qualities in a man is not needing approval from others. When a woman notices that you aren't looking for her response, it makes her more curious about you. This is because genuine confidence is uncommon. Most men try hard to show their worth, but the man who stays true to himself stands out. He lives his life honestly, not to please others, but because he is motivated by his own goals. To get her attention, focus on improving yourself instead of pretending to be someone you're not. This could mean getting fit, advancing in your job, or exploring your hobbies. Put your energy into being the best version of yourself. Men who are independent and happy on their own attract women. Instead of trying to make her jealous, show that you are emotionally mature and confident. Two qualities are very appealing. Let her approach you on her own, and be a man who doesn't need to control others or seek approval. These traits are what truly define a valuable man. One of the worst mistakes a man can make when a woman ignores him is to put his life on hold, waiting for her to react. Her behavior shows that your focus on her is very important. Without it, you feel lost. Women are very sensitive. They can tell when a man is too focused on them, which can be a big turn-off. It makes him seem needy and lacking in direction. The tough truth is that waiting does not help if she is ignoring you. Sitting around won't improve the situation if she is not focusing on you. It can make you seem less valuable to her. Men who take action and set goals attract women, not those who merely sit and reflect on unanswered messages or past mistakes. When you wait, you waste time and lose respect, both hers and your own. This is how dating is today. The world values men who focus on themselves and their goals. A strong, high-value man doesn't wait around for someone who isn't putting in the same effort. Instead of just waiting by your phone, take action. Replaying every interaction in your head, take that energy and put it into improving your own life. Go to the gym, focus on your job, learn a new skill, or spend time with friends who are good for you. Your time is really valuable, and waiting for others can make you feel weak. Know that your purpose and goals should always be your top priority. A man with a mission shows confidence and independence, which women find attractive. By focusing on your own life, you not only distract yourself from her silence, but also send a strong, unspoken message. You don't need to rely on others to feel good about yourself. This way of thinking not only boosts your self-esteem, but also makes you more appealing to others. If she reaches out, she'll find a man who's doing well without her, not someone who's feeling sorry for himself. If she doesn't, that's her loss, not yours. You've been working on becoming a better version of yourself, which makes you more appealing to the next person in your life. Remember, waiting for her to reply gives her the power. Taking charge of your own growth shows that you don't need her for happiness. Don't stay stuck, hoping she'll notice you. Keep moving forward with or without her. Men who are active, constantly improving, and striving for more tend to attract women. If she's ignoring you, let her be. You have better things to do than wait for someone who might not appreciate you. A man who knows his worth doesn't wait. He takes control of his life and learns from his mistakes. Changing who you are to impress a woman can be tempting, especially when she's ignoring you. You might think that by acting differently or sharing her interests, she will start to notice you. This could involve downplaying your personality or trying hard to like what she likes. While this might seem like a good idea, it's actually a fast way to lose her respect and betray your true self. Women are naturally attracted to guys who are confident and believe in their values and who lives life the way they want. When you change yourself to match what she wants, you send a clear message. When you doubt yourself, you're telling her, "I'll do anything for you to like me," which is unattractive. Women respect guys who take charge and stick to their own values. When you change who you are to meet her expectations, you weaken your identity. She no longer recognizes you as the person she initially found attractive. Instead, you begin to rely on her approval. Ironically, trying too hard to please her can make her value you less. Instead of changing for her, focus on being your true self. If she ignores you for being who you really are, then she's not the right match for you. A wonderful worth. A man doesn't give up his honesty. To win someone over, be true to your beliefs, passions, and goals. The right woman will accept you for who you are, not your pretenses. This doesn't mean you shouldn't work on growing or improving yourself. Growth is important, but it should come from wanting to improve yourself, not from trying to make someone else happy. The key is to differentiate between healthy self-improvement and bending over backward to fit someone else's standards. One is a sign of strength, the other is weakness. When a woman sees that you are true to yourself and not trying to change just to get her attention, she will notice your confidence and self-respect. This shows her that you are not easily influenced, which makes you more attractive. Women don't want a doormat. They want a man with conviction, someone who can challenge them and stand firm in his identity by staying true to himself. You reclaim your power. If she chooses to remain distant, you haven't lost anything because you've kept your integrity intact. And if she returns, it'll be because she sees the value in who you truly are, not in the facade you think she wants. Never let a woman's silence make you question your worth or identity. You are enough as you are, and the right woman will see and appreciate that. Hold your ground, stay authentic, and let the chips fall where they may. That's the hallmark of a man who knows his value. In conclusion, when a woman ignores you, the key is to maintain your composure and self-respect. Avoid the common mistakes of overchasing, seeking validation, reacting emotionally, or trying to control the outcome. Instead, focus on strengthening yourself and living authentically. The right woman will be drawn to your confidence and independence, and if she doesn't appreciate your value, it's her loss. Remember, your time and energy are valuable. Don't waste them on someone who isn't willing to invest in you. Stand firm in your worth and let the right person come to you on your terms. Comment on the mistakes you've made in the past or are probably making now in the comments below. Let's correct them. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time, this is a Stoic approach to life.